Yeah, come on up. So the idea
Alright.
is that on the Hermitcraft Feed the Beast server, I've got this awesome subterranean Thaumcraft area, but here I want on this server I wanted to do something totally different. I wanted to be able to take to the skies and essentially leech off the aura of any given area until it's completely devastated, and then move on. So what
Alright.
what I'm working on is a platform that I could attach all my Thaumcraft stuff to and have it move around in both the X and Z coordinates base. I don't think I need Y necessarily unless I want to have it like fly over mountains, which could be helpful. Um but anyway, so I started with this 5x5 platform. This took me literally hours cuz I didn't know the difference between bronze and brass.
Oh.
And I was just like, why is this not working? I've got all the sticks, I got all the metal. Come on. Okay. So anyway, 5x5 platform. I'm very proud of it. And then by looking at something that King Daddy DMAC on the Hermitcraft server made, I know that I'm supposed to like put another frame underneath here, like or like have a second tier with like a frame motor, like one that faces in and one that faces up, essentially. I think.
Yes.
Is that close to correct?
Yes. Um,
Okay, well that's of course the wrong one because the one on the bottom I think is supposed to face up. But I was gonna ask, is there a way to rotate these entirely once they're placed?
yes, you can use your sonic screw. Oh, excuse me,
No.
sonic screwdriver, and if you shift and right click it.
Oh my goodness. That I also spent about 30 minutes on. I cut that out of my episode, so viewers, you're welcome. But
Yep.
yes, that was just terrible. Cause yeah, like
Yes.
I kept trying to place it, and I'd be like, "How do I make it face the thing? I need to have it touching the frame." And now it's well, not yet, but soon it will be. Boom! Now it's touching the frame. Oh, that is
Nice.
beautiful. Okay,
Yeah. So it makes it much nicer.
and the difference between covers and panels. Panels are for things you want to stick to the frame, and covers are for things you don't want to stick to the frame. Correct?
Exactly.
Okay. That also, I spent like a half hour on that. And I had a whole like thing where I was like trying to use the motors to test whether or not stuff was sticking to the frames. And unfortunately, I couldn't get the motors to work. So it's just like 45 minutes of me plugging all this stuff into motors and then having frames and covers everywhere that don't do anything. So,
Oh.
for simplicity in this construction, I'm going to use only stone for panels and only wood for covers. So that way I
Yeah.
can just look at it. Because I know the corners are different slightly. But like, so I'm gonna want like a panel here, panel here, yeah, and then I'm gonna need ways to power the different engines. I think, right?
Right.
And you need the bluetricity has to go. Is it bluetricity or blue electricity?
I always call it blue electric.
Boogie
'Cause
woogie woogie woogie. Okay,
yeah.
cool.
Potato, potato.
Yeah. So let me get my stone covers back out here,
And now
or
you only
stone
need to
panels.
put the covers or panels on if you're actually planning on placing things such as redstone on top of it. Any other
Which
block, like a chest or crafting table, can just sit on a blank panel and it'll move fine.
Oh, really? Because, like, I was having trouble. Oh, I guess I did that with these, but I haven't been able to move the frame, so I wouldn't know the difference. Or, well, I moved it a little bit, but I could never figure out why it moved sometimes and not other times. So
Gotcha.
there's been a lot of head scratching involved here. So I've got. I guess what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and set up my solar flower, which I can't set that directly on. I need to use the panels here.
Correct.
So I'm just gonna set up some solar stuff here, and or set up some panels so I can put the solar stuff down. So I've got 4 solar panels I made, and I made sure they were from the right mod. Well, that's wire. That's not a panel at all. Okay, solar panels. Woo! And so I can just run those into my battery box using the blue electric boogie woogie cable. And I think, will this fourth one work just directly adjacent to it?
Yeah, and see, now here's the thing too. Red power machines are extremely nice, and actually, if you were to break this piece of blue electric wire here and just have all the solar panels touching, they would actually send power through each other to the battery box.
Oh, they conduct through themselves?
Yes, so they conduct entirely through themselves. Whoops,
Oh,
took your
yeah.
solar panel.
Yeah, I'm just gonna set it. I guess what I actually probably want to do at that point then is move the bat box over, further back. I haven't. I'm gonna probably relocate the whole energy system once I figure out exactly where the Thaumcraft stuff is gonna go. But at this point, I'm just trying to get the actual. I want to make sure that the engine works first, and then I'll start putting in all my Thaumcraft tables and things. And like for example, I know the infusion altar. You know how it's that 4-block construct.
Right.
I'm not sure if it will move or not, but if it doesn't, I think that there's a way to set up the same way you have that machine with the sword that hits the wither skeletons in the experience farm. I would set up a machine with a wand, so when I press the all stop button, what I'm hoping to do is have 4 dispensers fill a new infinite spring, and then a wand machine hit the altar blocks to make a new infusion altar. So I can't use the magic stuff while I'm in flat, if you will, but once I arrive, it just automatically deploys.
Now, I've never used like the water setup or whatever, but your infusion table will, or your infusion altar, the 2x2, whatever its technical name is called, will stay what it's actually.
Oh, really? That's good.
Yeah, it's really cool, and I don't. Have you ever moved or seen a moving frame before?
I've accidentally moved this frame a few times, but I couldn't really. Could you step back a second?
Oh, my bad, yeah.
Yeah, sorry, you're just like right where I need to be. I'm sure it's completely unintentional.
Yes.
Okay, so now, oh wait, this wire has to run into the okay, well this actually, no, this one only needs the wire when it's forward anyway, unless depending on the direction I'm going in, doesn't it? So this whole frame thing has to be longer by at least 2 here. I know that they can only move 1,000 blocks, so I just started with a 5x5 frame with plans to expand it as needed.
Yeah.
So let's see. So then, so if I have a gap there, and then I have this come down here, and then I add a new panel. Wow, it is difficult setting these things up with the jetpack sometimes.
Yeah, that's why I used to have that gravity suit to help set it up.
Yeah, I could see that being useful in a case like this. So
yeah, it was really nice for.
I just hit it exactly the right second. Okay, so now whether I'm moving forward or back, this one won't have power when it's in its resting state.
Now, when you actually give it power, actually giving it power, it stores enough power to move itself about 5 times.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Okay.
So they keep enough to move themselves about 5 times before they need a recharge.
That is good to know. Okay, so I'm just going to set up a pressure plate here. Just because, oh wait, hold on. If I had the pressure plate there... Oh, I might need the type of frames that have redstone able to run through it. Or I could just put the pressure plate outside of this blue electric, I guess. That'll work too.
And frames actually count as transparent blocks, so they're not going to conduct electricity from that pressure plate.
Oh, really? So if I put red alloy wire on the side here, that wouldn't go from the pressure plate?
That's correct. Yeah.
Okay. Well, so I need to have a panel. Oh, this is the worst. Trying to get all these set up. I feel like I'm playing a rhythm game where I'm just like moving past the thing several times and it's like, sweet tap. Okay. So I just need to now set this red alloy wire. Oh, I see what you're saying. That doesn't conduct to there. So if I put the pressure plate here, though.
Yeah, now it will work.
That'll work. So, like, at this point, in the long term, I don't want to have this controlled by pressure plate. But, okay. So, if I press that... Wait, shouldn't that, like, move the thing?
Well, right now your frame motors are not set up in a way to actually move a frame.
Well, wait, hold on. No, because this one here is supposed to move this motor. Oh, do I need to put a cover on these two or these three?
No, frame motors, see the side that has the arrow on it, that's the side that needs to be touching a frame.
Well,
otherwise
can't
it won't
move,
do anything.
Well, no, but it was touching this frame motor.
The frame motors don't...
they don't move each other?
Yeah, well, they will move each other because you can do a caterpillar type effect,
That's what I'm
but you
trying to do.
actually have to have the arrow touching a frame. So,
Really? So, do I essentially need a frame within a frame here?
um, well, if you don't mind, can I break these two guys?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay.
And Cleo's going to be joining us shortly, too.
All right, perfect. All right, so if we go ahead and we place, which direction do you want these two motors to go?
Well, I figure this way and this way.
Okay.
So, north and south.
Okay. Because two motors can only take you one direction, so I
Yeah,
can
but I
take
can
you
switch
north.
them with my screwdriver to go to, couldn't I?
Yes, you could.
That's why I was making this symmetrical over here, so that way you could push. If the bottom one pushed the top one north, then you could go that way or the other way alternately.
All right, let's see.
So either way, it would flip into the thing.
Okay, so yeah, you get them set up like this sort of adjacent pattern, and then you
Okay.
can use your sonic screwdriver here to make this guy on the top. Come on, there we go. And then face that way, and then this guy. Oops. Come on. Okay.
Are you trying to
There
make
you
this
go.
one face the frame, or
Yeah, so as
it's not
if you
doing
can
that?
see how they're facing right now, so see this top guy right here is facing the direction you want it to point, facing upward. And then this other guy is facing downward and also the direction. And then now what you want to do is, hold on, I always get this part mixed up. Go ahead and take a frame and place it right here in that crevice.
Wait. Right here?
Right there. There you go.
Really?
Now the
That seems wrong. Because isn't
so
that
now
that's gonna disrupt my cable, or won't it? Because it'll only move the other direction.
that's correct. So it should keep your cable fine. Um, yeah, this should be good. Except, oh, I moved the placement of the frame, so the redstone wire is not touching anything.
Okay. So where do I want to add another frame under here?
Yeah, you can go ahead and do that.
Boom!
And
Awesome
then
rhythm. Okay. Yeah, I
that.
don't have a ton of that blue electric alloy, largely because I don't have a lot of sheep.
Yeah, I
Did that
think
move it? I was flying, so it
that
was.
this top guy is unpowered. And let's see.
Well, yeah. So it depends on where in the cycle you are, whether the top guy needs power or not, right? Because they
Yeah,
alternate
yeah.
essentially.
Let's see. We'll do that. All right, this should move.
Okay.
I always get this caterpillar effect confused here, real quick, because I know that's tempting to push it forward.
So yeah, this one has power, the other one doesn't. But okay, well the thing is, if you're powering the lower one, so if the treads on the lower one are activating, they're not gonna do anything because that's not. This is just facing air.
Well, the purpose is,
I think
um,
I actually wouldn't I need a frame right here for that to do anything?
yeah, that should, and then remove this frame from underneath here, on the bottom. I would help, but I've
I'm out of
lost charge and,
jetpack.
oh, okay. Well, I'm not
Okay,
the only one.
well yeah, let's go through the portal here and get our jetpacks back. Time skip, and we can also get Cleo in on the call.
All right.
So where are we now?
Oh,
Okay.
I like this.
So now we're in my place, and then come over here once again.
Oh, sorry, we were.
This black room. You guys can
Okay.
explore if you want, but
It's pretty.
It is. It's awesome. It's very pretty.
Okay, so this black room though is your book suppository.
yeah, and then go to the one that
Book
says Doc's Digger.
suppository. Sorry.
I'm funny.
You are. And
no.
It's done that thing where it's crashed again.
Oh, dang it. We can wait a second.
Okay. Is this place by chance in the Nether?
No, no, it's not. This is
Okay, so it should be okay.
yeah.
Are there any other handheld Redpower things that you can charge off batteries, Doc?
Um, No, I think it's just the sonic screwdriver. Right now, it's extremely limited with red power. I know
Gotcha.
there is a charging table, so I assume that LRM plans on implementing some more chargeable tools, but as it stands right now.
Okay. So I guess this is where you've been quarrying? Or did you use your deployable digging machine here? Welcome back, Cleo. Your dreams were your ticket out. Oh.
Oh no.
Oh, seriously.
Seriously again?
Okay, well, start logging in, and we'll just wail on you with the sword until you respawn.
That
Yep, deal.
PvP's off.
Oh.
No! Okay, I'll go get lava.
No, not my jetpack, not again.
Well,
I'll make you another. It was my world.
okay, I'll get the bucket of lava.
It's your fault.
Is there an update to the mod pack at all, or
Yeah,
Yes,
there's
there
a
is. There's
version.
version 4.
does nobody
Yeah.
want it? Or
I think we do want it. It's just a case of making the. I'm going to make a proposal that we move to version 4 as soon as possible.
That's why
Oh.
I hate dying, because it's like, let's remake stuff.
Oh.
Come on, Cleo, you're so close to death. Try to swim in lava, yeah!
Yeah!
Hooray! I
Hooray.
don't know why I'm hurraying that. But...
Oh, her jetpack is still here.
Oh!
Pick it up! Pick it up! Pick it up!
Okay,
There you go. You
okay.
can have yours as a fully charged one, your spare one.
Yes, I have a fully charged spare backpack. I'll be using that within
Yay!
the next day.
Where do you die that you can't pick this stuff up?
I like to. My whole base is chunk loaded because I just go mining and then I toss the stuff in my base.
Mhm.
And so if I die while mining or just back at my base, my spawn isn't set at my base yet. I think I'd do that sometime. I die at the original spawn tree, and by the time I get back to my base, the 5 minutes has passed and everything's gone.
I see. That makes sense.
You think I would have learned by now, but
Yeah. No, I'm crashing again.
What?
I'm still crashing.
Okay, well, I'm gonna go in and delete your player.dat file then, because there's no reason not to.
Yeah, well, I've lost all my stuff anyway, so it doesn't
Well,
make...
not all of it. I've actually got a chest here that I'm filling with your stuff.
Really?
Yeah.
Yay.
Some of it fell outside the lava.
well, see, at least that's
That's cool.
positive. At least you didn't do that
That's
first.
I got your sword, your thaumonomicon, your pants,
And my jetpack.
and your
Bonus.
jetpack.
Huzzah!
Yay! Yay for deleting dat files.
Yeah, 1 second. I want to make sure everything's in the chest before I start messing with the DAT files. 'Cause
Yeah,
that
no
can
worries.
that can take some time.
Ah, it's always me. It's always me that does this stuff to you.
Sorry, Cleo.
It's always my fault. No, don't worry about it.
Okay.
It's nice to know our mods are stable.
Okay, so is there any word, wait, will skeletons and stuff spawn on this? Is this always day over here, Doc? Is this a Mistcraft world?
Yeah, it's an always day Mistcraft world.
Okay, so let me start getting Cleo stuff. So is there any word on when the Direwolf 5 or Pack V5 will come out, and will we need to step through them, or can we just have the server go straight to 5?
No, you can just update straight to 5.
Okay, cool. Also, I'm
Yeah.
gonna have to learn how to.
I'm
do
not
that.
quite sure. Yeah, like what the different. I know version 4 actually removed a couple mods that were incompatible, that were crashing, like wireless redstone. I think they got rid of because it was causing bugs, stuff like that.
Oh, gotcha. See, that's the reason that I haven't blindly updated, because I didn't want people to be mad at me for doing something without asking permission. And honestly, if I hadn't heard of any reason to update to version 4, and so I figured, well, if there's anything in there people want, they'll ask for it, and nobody did. So I figured, okay, nobody wants it.
Yeah, no, and I just hadn't said anything yet because I wasn't like, oh, I really want this mod, because it looks like from what I see they're all the same except one's been removed and a couple like mods are updated, so it actually might fix this bug with like Mistcraft or whatever.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I know he said that Twilight Forest will be in version 5, and so I don't know when version 5 is coming out, but Okay, Cleo, try logging in now. I've replaced your player.dat file.
Brilliant.
So let's see. And then other stuff. I've got to say, I was so glad that Brendan put up that video, because that's exactly the sort. That's things like that. The
oh God, I'd
That was
forgotten
like-
you were... Wow. Okay. Now I need to figure out how to get home.
That was like the best video ever, what Brendan put up. That was amazing.
yeah, I was.
Which video?
The whatever he put, because his footage, sound audio got deleted.
That made me die. I watched that about 3 times because it was just so funny. Just awesome.
Here, Cleo. Right behind
Huh?
you.
Yay! Hello.
Just use the book.
But
Use the
yeah,
book.
like it's just
Use
one
the
of,
book and then die probably. No, I made it. Okay, where am I going now?
Do you want to attempt to get back to that Mistcraft world?
yeah, try it because
Okay.
you know
Well,
I
there's
mean, I
not
guess-
lava there anyway.
all her
guess it'll
stuff's
just
here.
delete. How did you restore her player.dat without restarting the server?
That's this is the middle one.
Yeah, the
Oh
middle one.
well, she was logged off, so I didn't have to restart the server.
I thought you had to restart the server after
Oh,
any changes.
okay.
To a player.dat file? No, because it's only
yeah.
accessed when the player logs in.
Yay.
I know, but this. Oh, I guess that makes sense.
The file isn't being accessed unless she's on the server. I wouldn't be able to do it if she was logged on.
Stuff. And
Well,
my book.
yeah.
And my jetpack. Oh, that's all my stuff. That's all I was carrying, really.
Oh, great. Yeah, most of it went away from the flame. But yeah, I was just so pleased with that video Brendan made, because I was like, this is why I invited this guy to the server. I wasn't expecting him to make, like, I didn't know what to expect from him, but
He's
I knew whatever he did make would be awesome.
yeah.
It
that
really is.
video was just amazing. I adored that video. Oh my life! What have you built here?
This is the frame quarry. It just rips ground apart. Except I ripped it apart, so now it doesn't do much.
It just sits there going, oh, well, you started it.
So the real reason that we
Lots
have
of
this
oil,
whole
though.
video... Oh, sorry.
Sorry. Okay, now I've started and I've started recording again. I see you got covers on this.
Yes.
I don't know how you would make covers. How do you make covers?
You
Is it
have
just
to-
normal covers for like?
You need a diamond handsaw, and then you
Oh,
just
so yeah,
keep
yeah.
cutting.
So it's like how I did the decoration on my ship.
Exactly.
Yeah,
So,
okay.
so are you recording, Joe? Or
Yeah, I'm
shall
recording.
Okay. Cool.
I've been recording all of that because...
Oh. Okay.
Why not? Because, well, here's the thing, and then...
He's doing this whole knight in shining armor thing with me. That's the second time he's had to save my life with lava.
Well, but also people want to hear us making decisions about the server, and so talking about the mods and stuff was all relevant. People have asked
Yeah, true.
to hear more like behind-the-scenes stuff like that. But anyway, Cleo, the reason that we're all here is because I'm trying to make a frame motor that I can move around, and I haven't figured out how to do it yet. And Doc has like 3 of them set up over here. So, Doc, explain one of these. Are these all 3 of these the same, or do they do
Okay, so
different
each one of these is for a different direction, and after I think about it, using your sonic screwdriver to rotate it won't work. So you actually have to have 2 frame motors for each direction.
Okay.
Okay.
So if you actually stand here, let me think.
Or for 2
and
frame
watch.
motors for each axis, 1 for each direction.
No, two frame motors for each direction.
Yeah, because if you want it to move, it's got to pull against the other one.
Yeah, so if you actually watch this guy right here that I'm standing up looking at,
Okay.
Mhm.
I'll go ahead and tell it to move.
Sorry, I thought you meant 2 arrays for each. Never mind. I
Gotcha.
gotcha.
Okay, it's
And
not.
now, of course, it's not going to work.
Yeah, I was gonna say, are we moving? I'm looking up at the clouds. The clouds are moving, so I'm thinking we're moving, but maybe not.
No.
Is it because the
Shouldn't they be on top of each other? Isn't that the thing?
No, this works. I've been using this. I don't know why it decided not to work
Well,
now.
because it's pushing in the direction. It's pushing this way, and there's nothing on top of it, right?
Because you guys are watching, that's why.
Can you use
Yeah,
a different
yeah.
one? Go in
Alright,
a
let's
different
see.
direction.
Go backwards 7.
Which one?
This
Okay, I
one.
am to seriously kill this thing.
Oh, it's this one over here is trying.
It's just trying to make me look bad now.
I think you have it out of sync. I think you must have shut it down when it was in the, like, if it's, think of it as a TikTok, you have it turned off during a talk. Like,
See, the only thing I can think of TikTok is Return to Oz.
or well, what I'm saying is, you have this set up on a cycle, and you shut it down in the middle of the cycle, and now you can't resume it because the machines aren't resetting properly. Can you reset it?
Well, no, they're all in the correct position. What did I know I ripped up a couple pieces. That's, as you can see, it's not the frame machine it once was.
So is this what it did, basically?
Yeah, it did that in a day.
In a day.
A day.
Like a Minecraft day, like 14 minutes?
No, a real life day of running 24/7.
Oh, but did you have it, the computer control it so it would just run?
Yeah, so it did its directional thing.
Gotcha.
So it'd go back and forth. Okay. Let me look here real quick. Make sure it's all powered. I just moved this earlier.
Are you using Redpower computers for this? Is that what these are?
No, just computer craft computers.
Oh, what's the difference?
Redpower computers are 10 times more expensive, but they use JavaScript, and computer craft computers are like Stone, and they use Lua.
Gotcha.
Go left.
I'm glad
7. Is it at least pulsing? Okay, so it's at least giving a pulse.
It's pulsing, but what I'm saying is, though, if you look at this one is spinning, and then that one is that one spinning?
No, it's not. It's
Oh.
getting like a shot of pulse.
Yeah.
I just told this thing to move left like 10 minutes before Joe started his video so I could rip off the block breakers. And it worked.
Well, maybe ripping off the block breakers caused some sort of problem.
It'd be bizarre.
Do you have a battery box at the top of this thing?
I
Is
bet
the
you I
battery
know
box
what
out
it
of
is.
power?
I
What?
know what I've done.
What'd you
It's
do?
not
What did
all
you do?
connected. Alright, we're gonna rip off this bottom piece here. There we go. We're just gonna dismantle this whole entire thing.
When you say this whole
Okay.
entire thing, you mean the platform?
Yeah, the platform underneath, not the actual part that moves. We'll be good. Alright, so
Does
go left 7. There!
Yay!
Thank you. Alright, I forgot. So you can actually watch it do its little caterpillar thing.
That's cool. See, that's slightly different to what it was doing before, because
So-
it was doing the big circuit and then the little one. So the little one, then the big one.
So wait, so one of the frame motors moves the frame and the other one moves the...
Motor.
The motor.
Okay, so could you illustrate that again? I'm sorry. I've looked at this like a million times on different machines, and I just can't figure out how to make it work on my own.
Yeah.
Like, what makes the motor not stick to the frame on the other sides? Like, does it just not bond to the frame or somehow, or what is that?
On the front where the arrow is, the frame motors don't actually quote unquote connect, which is what allows it to move like that.
Okay, so you're pulling one of them back, and then you're using one of them to move the entire thing forward.
So which one moves first? Is it the one that's moving in the direction, or the one that's actually moving the frame?
The one
Or
that
does it
moves the
matter?
frame moves first. Then you use frame the
push to
other
talking.
one. Yeah. We'll get used to it.
The one that
Alright.
moves the frame moves first, and then...
And then the other one moves the other frame back into its correct position.
So this one here is actually on a frame. Here.
Oh.
Are they independent frames?
Whoa! Crashed again.
No,
Or
the
just-
frames is connected to the other frame.
So everything is connected to the single frame, but for some reason
Right.
one of the motors only moves half the time. What is that reason?
Well, they both would be activated at the same time, but I have a repeater on a delay that moves the first one, which moves the frame, and then moves the frame motor back.
Gotcha. So while they're dormant, they lock to the frame, but while they're active, they do not?
Yes. I guess you could say that. I'm trying to think of how to explain it, because frames are confusing for this reason. Like, technically, the caterpillar effect shouldn't work, but it does. Because of the way it hooks to the frames.
which is the part that I don't understand.
Exactly.
Okay, so Cleo, are you going to be able to actually join the game, or are we going to have to build a lava platform there?
No, I'm going to have to do a lava platform.
You're in midair. Okay.
Right.
So
So I need to get out of Mistcraft Worlds, basically.